What's up, guys? Just gonna do a very laid back video today. Just want to show you guys my target real quick. So I just have a clean target with a black pasty right in the center of the alpha box, literally covering up the A zone. Something I want to go over today is a great diagnostic drill, as well as a great drill to sort of isolate a common issue that I see and that I'm experiencing. Kind of relearning the fundamentals. All right, you guys. So the drill that I want to explain and share with you guys is a drill that I think was made up by Ben Stoker. I don't really know. I'm pretty sure he started it, but I just know that it's been a solid drill spread and used by a lot of instructors and a lot of shooters. So what that drill is called trigger control at speed. Now, what is it doing? It's isolating your trigger manipulation, and it's also isolating your grip pressures. So for me and a lot of other shooters, we experience, especially being right-handed, we experience something of low lefts or impacts to the left of where we're aiming. Provided that we have a zeroed and true gun, that really comes down to us and what we're doing, right? So to further explain this, let's get into it. All right, guys, to actually do the drill here, I'm gonna start off by running it dry. So this is a great drill. You can do it at home for dry fire. You don't even need a holster. You don't need anything really. You don't even need a shot timer. For this example and for today, I am gonna use my timer, but it's really just gonna be anything that can give you a cue. So it can even be like in your own head, just being like, okay, ready, set, go. Or it can be someone else going go, or you can have a shot timer, right? So the fun thing about this drill is that you can really do whatever you want to really just kind of figure out what is actually happening. So for a few reps, I'm actually going to start with my trigger prepped, right? So if you guys don't know what prepping is, right, you're reducing the slack in the trigger. So there's dead space here, right? You're reducing the dead space, finding that wall, right? Where it gets really heavy and it's pronounced wall. So I'm going to start from here, and then when the timer goes off, I'm just going to press it hard as I possibly can. And let's see what happens. All right, so again, I have that black pasty on here. My sights are gonna be perfectly aligned on those, right? Now, upon the timer, I'm gonna press that trigger. Oh, that was fast. Stand by. Okay, let's do that one more time. Now, the key thing to this is that you're actually reading your sights. So your sights are gonna tell you all the information that you need from this drill. All right, so pay attention to your sights, whether it be your dot or irons, and pay attention to what happens when you press that trigger. Stand by. Okay, so that one dipped low left, and that's exactly what I've been experiencing is low left on my actual shots. One more time here. Okay, that was good. And the thing that I'm learning here is that, okay, so that last rep I was low left, right? And I kind of remember that my support hand was kind of lacking here, and I had a lot of tension in this hand, just getting a little bit nervous, waiting for that timer. So on the next few sets here, I'm actually just gonna go with my finger at the front of the trigger guard, and I'm just gonna press all the way through the slack to the wall until it breaks. Let's go ahead and try that real quick. Ooh, really, really bad low left there. Whew, stand by. Okay, wasn't as bad. I'm still dipping a little bit low, so let's isolate here. Let's think about what we're doing and try to make all that subconscious. Stand by. Okay, that was good. So my front sight stayed on the target, but my rear sight kind of dipped. So that means I'm kind of healing the gun a little bit, right? So just something to think about and kind of fix as we go along. Stand by. Okay, that was really good. On that one, I really just wanted to isolate my grip pressures, make sure my grip is right, and also just worry about moving this independently of my whole hand. All right, for these couple of reps here, I'm just gonna do it from behind the camera so you guys can kind of see what I'm seeing here. It's not gonna be the best demonstration, but it is gonna be something for you guys to see, right? So let's try to do this here. I'll go ahead and hit the timer and then get my grips right. Oh, and then so press. No movement there. And press. Oh, you guys see that little jerk? One more time. This one's going to be not from the wall. I'm actually going to be at the front of my trigger guard, and I'm just going to slam through. Okay. So, as you guys can see, it's not too terrible, but let's actually put this on live fire and see what actually happens. All right, guys, so I'm at like 7 yards now. I'm actually going to do this live fire, and I'm actually going to see if what I kind of figured out from dry fire actually translates to live fire. So off the timer, start from the wall. Okay, so that was a low right hit. Reset here from the wall. That was again a low right hit. Stand by. Low left. I didn't call that, but I'm probably still jerking that thing a little bit more than I should. Stand by. That was really good. That was right in that pasty. One more time here. That might have been running the pasty as well. Let's go ahead and see those hits. All right, guys, so as you can see, these are my first two that I called to the right. This was my third shot, low left, and my last two were actually in that pasty. So as you can see, as I kept doing this, and I was kind of being cautious of my grip pressures and my trigger finger isolation, I started to put them right exactly where I wanted them to. And so now, something that I found is that it gets really interesting when I don't prep, right? So if I just go from all the way through the slack to the wall to the break, that's when I really start to notice some accuracy issues. So I'm gonna do it again here. My target isn't pasted, I don't have pasties today. So I'm just gonna go from the front of the trigger guard and let's see if I can isolate that grip. Oh, low left, really bad. Stand by. Perfect, right in the center of the pasty. Stand by. A little bit low left again. Stand by. Little low left, but a little closer to the pasty. So one more time. Stand by. Shank that one way left into the Charlie. And I'm only at 7 yards, and I just noticed a little bit of left. I noticed that my whole hand moved the gun to the left, and I was in the Charlie. I didn't like that one, so I'm gonna do one more time. That was to the right. Stand by. Low right. Stand by. That one was just right of the pasty again. So as I keep doing this, I'm getting a little bit better. Granted, that pasty is only like 1 inch, so if I'm pretty close to it, I'm pretty happy with it, but I could be doing a lot better. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna do some live fire here behind the camera. I'm just going to be aiming for the head box. So this is going to be for my prep trigger. I don't have a timer, so I'm just going to have a mental cue to go. And let's see what happens. So aiming for the head box and okay. All right, guys, so give this little drill a shot. Hopefully this can kind of isolate some of the issues that people have or that even you're having. If you're a left-handed shooter, the results are going to be kind of opposite than a right-handed shooter. Like I said, give this drill a shot, and I hope it helps you guys out, and hope it sort of identifies and solves some issues that you guys are having.